So today is really the first day I've had to take my new Ranger S bike out on a trail. I've mostly just rode around the neighborhood a couple of times because that's all I've had time for. But yeah, let's get to it and see first if we can get it in the truck. It only weighs 70 pounds, but I don't know how awkward that's going to be, or if I need to spend the extra money and get a dedicated trailer hitch for it. So let's find out. Okay, so yeah, here it sits in my storage shed, which is a mess. You can see I do have another bike, a mountain bike over here. It's just I wanted something a little easier, something that's a little easier on me getting up the hills and climbs and everything. Enjoy the scenery a little bit more. So let's see. Let's get this out of the shed here. Not one-handed. I'm going to leave the battery out for now. Just the thing weighs must weigh 10 or 12 pounds. So anything to make it a little easier lifting it up in the bed of my truck. Let's go do that next. All right, let's see if this is even doable. Not too high of a lift. Find a good place to grab this from with this front wheel don't get out of control. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, got her up there. Now what? Kickstand up. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe backwards since the front end is lighter. Alright, that works. So it's in there, but the tailgate won't close like that. I guess I'm going to have to angle it, figure some way to strap it down. Stay tuned. So I just remembered this is a folding bike, so let's try it that way. Let's try to fold it. Okay, I did find some straps. I don't know how old they are, but these should work, I guess. Yeah, let's get strapping. Not really liking climbing in and out of this thing so much, but hopefully, I mean, this is the first time, so hopefully it gets a little easier. So keep these in the truck, go back inside, get my water, air pump, sweat rag. Yeah, it's should be ready to go. Okay, so here we are pulling into the park. Did about 70 miles on the highway all the way over here. No problems at all, didn't move. A few bumpy side streets. Still hanging, I don't know if you can see it in my rearview mirror there. Hanging on there, good. And got a little deer here. Okay. Let me drive now. Still pretty good. I'm going to see if I can unload this folded. See how awkward that is. See if we can get it out okay. Try it. Alright, so I don't know if you caught that. Maybe it was a little bit better than unfolded. But so we are not actually at the trailhead. I think this is the YMCA that's here at Oak Beach Naval Park on Bandera Road in San Antonio. So I just feel they open at 12, and it's probably a little bit more secure parking here than at the trailhead, at least in my mind. Found my dusty helmet. It's been, I don't know, 18 months since I've ridden any bike besides this one around the block for a few minutes. So, blow the dust out of it. Alright, so I'm going to ride this little 1 mile loop here, just make sure everything's tight on the bike and I can push it back if I need to, although you can pedal it like a regular bike. I'm on pedal assist 1 now, which is the least amount of help. So yeah, it's pretty good. Just getting used to the handlebars and the turning here. I don't have my bike mount for the camera yet, so I'm just holding it sort of in one hand down here. Yeah, liking it so far. I've done this many times on my regular mountain bike, and yeah, it's easy on that too, so not really a comparison here. We'll get into some hills in a little bit here, and we'll see where that takes us. Got some walkers coming up. Good morning. Okay, we'll go down that way later. That's the more challenging route. But right now we're just going to do this little loop. It's about a mile. Take you with me here. Also testing out this DJI Action 5 Pro camera. So we'll see what the stability is like on this. I've tested it in my car and it's really good, so I'm hoping my hand on these wobbly handlebars will be good also. Alright, just finished the 1 mile loop. Not crazy about how wobbly it is at real slow speeds. On your left. Thank you.
No problem.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Alright. So instead of going left up here like we did last time, we're going to go down to the right, and that takes you to the trail that's not in the park actually. So you can go, oh geez, I don't know, 40-50 miles on the trail to your left. I mean, when you get down to the bottom of the hill and go to the left, it goes way out there. So not going that far today, but let's see. Whoa. Yeah, steering's a little awkward on this. Let me see if I can. Okay. I feel also like the handlebars need to be higher up, but I don't think there's an adjustment for that on this. I feel like I'm leaning forward and pressing on the bars too much. Good morning.
Morning.
Alright. Yeah, not really liking doing this one-handed. Because of how I'm holding the camera, I'm only using one hand here. Good morning. Good morning. Stop when I get down to the bottom. I'm only using one brake here, the front one, so. Yeah, probably got that good and warm. Anyway, we'll head out over this bridge here to take us to the left, and we'll just ride for a few miles. Alright, so there's a little bike park here for like BMX stuff. Kind of overgrown now a little bit. There's a lake over to your left, small one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, not doing that today either. And so apparently there is an adjustment for the handlebars. Just found it, raised them a little more. So, much more comfortable. Probably going to raise them another inch or two. See what that feels like. But yeah, so far so good. I'm right at about 5 miles right now. Alright, so just cruising along, probably 11, 12, 13 miles an hour. Still in pedal assist 1. Haven't used the throttle at all, so we'll try that here in a second. I don't know if I can hit the throttle and hold the camera at the same time. Let's see. Whee! Holy crap, okay, yeah. It gets you up to 20 real quick. Pull into here real quick. Do another little adjustment on the handlebars. Okay, some guy, I thought he was talking to me, he was singing. Okay, well there's that. And that adjustment for the handlebars is right. It's that little knob, that little latch right there. What this was, like Old Babcock Road or something. It's no longer open anymore. You can see everybody rides and bikes on it. So we'll just keep going. I think it goes another about mile or so and then kind of back on the regular trail. You are here, so we'll probably go up that little loop. You can go to the dotted line, and that continues many more miles of the trail. But yeah. about this one. Okay, that wasn't bad. I think, yeah, I raised the handlebars just a tad more, and I raised the seat just about an inch, so I think much better. My palms aren't crushing into the flats of the handlebar anymore. Still going about 10-11 miles an hour, just taking it easy. A little rest stop for some water. The bag seems to be hanging on there okay. I have not used the throttle at all. I'm still on pedal assist 1, and the battery is still showing, yeah, it's still full, has not come down off full. Only gone 7.7 miles though. So we'll check it when we get back. I don't know how fast it starts falling once it does start dropping, so that's something else I wanted to find out. Water time. Okay, so I'm not the fastest one out here. Getting passed by a 10-year-old kid. Morning.
How's it going?
Good. Kind of like in the rear view mirror, that wasn't add-on. Coming up on 10 miles here. The University of Texas at San Antonio is close to over here, so there's a lot more people that come out for a mile or two and jog, ride their bike. So, and it is Sunday morning, so probably more people out than usual. Looks pretty cool lit up at night. I think that was another e-bike. Alright, I think I'm going left here, yeah. Really can't get lost out here. Worst you can do is end up in a little dead-end cul-de-sac. On your left. Thank you. Try to give everybody a little beep out here, let them know I'm behind them, because I know when I'm walking it can be startling to have a bike come up behind you. What are we at? 12.1. We're going to turn around here in a little bit. I think there's a turnaround spot up here someplace. So we'll do that. And if you live here, you know about all the construction. You can kind of see it up there. That part's not finished. I think that's going to connect with Loop 1604 to I-10 East, I think. Anyway, it's a big mess. It's been a big mess for years, but I think it's supposed to be completed this year. Anyway, so you can go further down the trail that way, but we're going to go back the way we came, which is that way. Here we are back where we started. We're going to load it up, fold it in half, try to get it up there this time. We did 20.4 miles. I did go to the pedal assist too. Didn't really notice any difference, so I'm going to look at that. Definitely need the basket on the back. Good to go. So just pulled in back home. Just some final thoughts. Really enjoyed the ride. I think, like I said, did about 20.4. So I bought the bike with $100 off, and 2 baskets came with it also. So I think I ended up paying like $10.99 for it. Came packaged really well, and shipping, assembly went together very easily. Only little hitch I had was the front wheel did not spin freely. It was the brake pads were up against the wheel rotor, and so you just have to adjust the 2 bolts on the caliper. There's YouTube videos about that that explain that pretty well. Other than that, got that fixed up. Yeah, definitely going to put the back basket on. Front basket, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll have somebody who knows how to weld cut it in half, maybe make a little sort of tray for the front, because I don't really need anything that big. Yeah, had a lot of fun, and gonna unload this now and conclude this video. Thanks for watching.